Do a little bit, but it's a really cool game. I love this game, but feels like it's missing something a little bit. Like, I didn't realize a lot of the monsters in the game that the only way to see them is to like go out at night and like become insane. So we're on the third island over here. I also don't like that the merchant, the entire game is the same person. Like the first island area or so, in like, you know, the first two have like their own like towns and identity. I guess the islands have their own identities, but there's not like a different merchant, no different towns. This crab trap is really good. Holy shit. Little crab. Kind of felt like it overstays its welcome. Maybe because it gets sort of too easy. Yeah, that might be it. Like it feels like it's missing like something. Still a really fun game. I think it's priced at a good spot, but it almost feels like a shame too that there's not a little bit more to it. I hope it gets like some DLC or something. Or like an urgency. Like there's no urgency to the game, I guess. I don't know how to verbalize it exactly, but all right, we still need one more mortar piece. Help the airman assemble the mortar. Return the frame. So I think I have both pieces. Take the stuff back. That's not... There we go. So the frame and the barrel, I think we just have to take them back to him. So yeah, but then speaking of that, like I was out in the middle of the night, like sailing around, and all of a sudden there was like a giant tentacle that came out of the water and tried to like splash me. Or destroy me, rather. So it's like, wait, is there more stuff like that in the game that I haven't seen? And yeah, it turns out there's a whole bunch of like hallucinations you get. Your guy gets all fucking, you know, insane or whatever. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Oh yeah, I gotta buy this too. Whoa. Like if there was more upgrades for your boat or different boats, maybe. Because now it feels like we're almost like, you know, can do anything. Can go anywhere. What's up, Pound Terry? Also, what's going on? Anyone coming in? How you guys doing this afternoon? You're playing some Dredge. We're on the edge. Might as well just hand all this shit over. Hand it all over. Whoa. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's do some research. I don't know what I should put these parts into, or maybe just hold on to them. The nets don't really seem super worth it. Maybe a little bit. I guess this. We kind of want that too. I think we need to do this first. Nice. Versatile rod. The fishing gamer. But yeah, it kind of feels like it needs some sort of like big challenge, or I don't know. I think it's a sick game. I really have had fun with it, but I don't know. It just feels like it's missing something. Also, I wish you could flip items, like flip this horizontally. You know what I mean? So it would fit into that spot down there. You can flip it around, but you can't go horizontal. I don't know. I got an idea. I guess that's better. I got an achievement. I think I'm just gonna sell this. Hold on to that. We do need that and that. All right. All right, I think I gotta bring this guy, the mortar. So there's like World War I fighter pilots, like, you know, stranded in this little island chain. Archipelago. And when you get to him, he's like, oh yeah, if you find any of my lost comrades' dog tags, please give them to me. And I forgot about that, and I sold all his comrades' dog tags to like the trader by accident. He's like, they mean so much to me. Please bring them to me. It's like, oh, dude, I accidentally just sold all that stuff and it got melted down. Their souls are lost forever in the ocean. I found the parts of the mortar. That's the whole lot. Now, while I work on assembling the mortar, you can get started on the next phase of the plan. You may have noticed some contraptions in the lagoons around here. I've assembled those traps for the mind suckers. We just need to lure them in there. Once they're in, you see, I can fire on them with our new mortar. And that'll be the end of them. No more nightmares. All right, let's do it. How do we get the mind suckers into the traps? They're attracted to some very specific types of bait. Your skills will come in handy here yet again. Master bait is the only way. I forget what game it was recently. There's someone with the last name Bait, and we were talking about, oh yeah, Jason Bateman. But like growing up, we had a friend like that too, whose last name was similar to that. And there was a teacher who would just call everyone Master, and then, you know, surname. Like, Master McDonald, please take a seat. And the last name of this person was Bait. And he would always be like, Master Bait, please take a seat. And like the class would always, would just like always erupt in laughter. And he was like this super old guy. He never really understood it. We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish. Oh, we need fish now. You can return to these items later. So that's the tarpon, or whatever the fuck he is. The crocodile nose thing. Yeah, we can get those. I don't even know if I've seen those. It's like a catfish. What the fuck are those? Like fingers. There's a character in Oliver Twist named Charlie Bates, and at one point he was referred to as Master Bates. Maybe it was like a reference to that too. Master Bates. It's like a Abbott and Costello bit No, I think I'll wait till I get home. No, masturbate. Please, sir. I do need one of these. I gotta bring this to the shrouded man out there. Oop. I don't have time to do that, dude. I'm sorry. I'd like to be in the privacy of my own home. See that guy? It's bad. Oh. Yeah, it really like reminds me of being at like a hockey game. I don't think he can come out here. Not into the open sea. Oh, damn it. Okay. So the dude who wanted a tarpon. The island between Twisted Strand and Stellar Basin. Twisted Strand and Stellar Basin. So it's down here. What the fuck? Did someone just do shaving a haircut back to me? I thought this was a single player game. What the fuck is happening? Feed the mouth. The hooded figure reveals a scroll. They hold the fish in front of their face, studying it with a tightening grip. After a few seconds, the fish collapses in on itself under the pressure. Damn. The figure looks through the gory mess and picks up the heart, placing it onto their tongue. Sustain the mind. They show you another scroll. This one shows a horseshoe crab. Okay. I can get one of those. Yeah, what the fuck was up with that? I also got an achievement for doing that. No return message this time. Yeah, that's sick. Might as well just rush back. Forget if we want the light definitely on. Or if we actually want to be insane a little bit. Ugh. Get that repaired. Also, repairs are like super cheap, so you don't really get punished for, you know, destroying your boat too badly. It would seem. All right, let's go. What? How did I just sell that? What the fuck? Did not mean to do that. There we go. There we go. All right, so basically we got to catch a bunch of fish. Put the crab back out. I guess they're all inside. the strand too. Sergeant fish? That can't possibly be a real fish. I forget if I even need one of these, but I'm just gonna sell them all. Ah! Yeah, I guess you don't take damage for some of the trees. But yeah, I think something like this combined with like a little bit of sunless seas or something like that would be huge for the game. I do need one of these, but this thing's gonna chase me, yeah. Yep. Oh. But also sunless seas is fucking super difficult. And kind of frustrating. But it has so much cool stuff in it. Uh-oh. Oh no, we need more dynamite too. Need more dynamite. Oh no. I think the boat is even bigger now too. So we have one of those. We need one of these guys. Yep. Shit. Clawfin gar. I don't know if the aberrations work for the recipes or objectives. Yeah, in open world sea games like this, imagine like this combined with like Sea of Thieves and Sunless Seas. That would be such a fun game. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to get exactly. Got one of those. I think the locations in Sunless Sea though are really well written. There's so much cool stuff. Did you see a monster for a second? What was that? Yeah, we got a few of those. Got a couple. Oh, here we go. I need this thing. Oh, it's an eel. Huh. We just needed two. Bringing them back. I don't know if we can get there during the day, though. Yeah, just like a lot of like weird, like mysterious locations that make you want to explore a little bit more. Like the sea of statues and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck? There we go. Oh shit. I don't know if I could fit this. I think we might have to move a few things around. We do that. Yeah, I think we're boned. Could move that up a little, couldn't I? What if we do that? Yeah. Where even are we? Character is slowly going insane too right now. Oh no! I lost the eel! I think we just have to go back up into that. Yeah, we gotta go that way. Oh no, now one of them got infected, I bet. Shit's going down. Wrong way. Now we can't go back that way. Oh yeah, it's all kind of like grown out of that one spot too. It'd be cool if you could get like a refrigerator for your boat too, so your fish don't go bad as quickly. All right, let's talk about Dredge. All right, I got that. Oh, I need one more of these fuckers. I don't have any of them, so I need 2 more of these. Is he mad at me? That should do it. I'll just mix these in here, load this into a trap, and get well clear from it. I need to get more fish. So I need 2 of those guys and 1 of the catfish. Also, I'm stuck. No. Man, I'm so bad at... I think I'm like Austin Powered into this corner here. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, now we gotta go get repairs. Shit's all fucked up. A sickly stench. Oh, I need that guy. And just throw these overboard. A sickly stench. So few of these. I gotta bring this one out to that other guy. Actually, we gotta fix the boat. There we go. I think it's over there. Over yonder. I don't know if the hooded stranger comes out during the day or not. Because it would make sense that he wouldn't. But who knows? I don't even know what you get from doing this. No, is he really not there? No, he's there. All right, take the horseshoe crab. The figure turns the crab over to expose its soft underbelly. They scoops out the innards with sharp fingernails, consuming them blindly. They scoops out the innards. consume the sky. One of those guys. Little barrel eye. I think I need to get a few of those. But I think if it had like a cannon or something like that, if you could get some kind of weapon on your ship, that would be neat. And there's actually like other sea beasts to fight or boats or some shit. I think that would be a neat little addition to the game. I don't think these fuckers are out here in the water somewhere. Should go back and rest anyways. A sea beast. This game is really fun on the Steam Deck though too. Like if you have to go on a trip or something like that and you have access to the Steam Deck, this is definitely a fun one to throw on there. Yeah, I never played Fallen Skies really. I'm gonna need these guys. Need them. Uh-oh. There it is. I just need one. Oh yeah, he like just destroys you. Damn. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Now I got crows though. Oh, they took him. Didn't know they did that. Okay. Yeah, I still hear like a Donkey Kong sound when you speed up the boat. May as well drop these off. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, it seems like if you're in the sky, it would be harder to create like a atmosphere like the ocean. Like it actually feels like you're sailing around in like a huge cave, you know? And sunless seas. It's everything. I gotta go get catfish. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's hard to believe that game came out so long ago. I remember when it came out, like the afternoon that it released or like somewhere around there, I like was like, oh, I can't wait to play this, but I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna take a nap first. And I had my computer on and I like just fell asleep to the like menu music of Sunless Seas. It was like all like ocean sounds. I didn't even like mean to. I was just like resting for a second. I passed the fuck out. I'll play it again one of these days. Yeah, I gotta bomb this shit. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Your catch has been tainted by the spores. Toss them over. Kind of like trapped in here. Oh yeah, it's like a little lagoon. I think this is where the catfish is, though. Nope. Get him. Nice. What? Blew him the fuck up. Inside is the obliterated corpse of a mine sucker. The airman will be expecting proof of your success. A pale and bloodied slab. It smells acrid and metallic. Let's you date a giant eldritch space bat. Interesting. It seems like there's more mushrooms at night. Also, it looks like World of Horror got an insane amount of new content. Speaking of dating eldritch monsters and stuff. Sucking the mind. There it is. I need this guy. A catfish. Pretty rare around these parts, apparently. I mean, there is like a whole visual novel where you can just date octopus people. There's like another one of those coming out too, apparently. Yeah, get this shit repaired. It's such a slow journey with no engines. I don't remember this island being here. Where the fuck am I? Is this always here? Don't remember. Almost there. Super fast again. Super fast. And just in time for breakfast. All right, I just need a few of these. Nope, not the right one. Oh, this fucker's back. I think we can just kill his ass. The mind sucker. It feels like mind flayer, mind sucker is like a thing in a lot of movies and shows lately. I know it's like a classic D&D monster or whatever. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Final Fantasy. Just weird to hear the name all the time. Nope. Yeah. I don't think we even need to get anywhere. Let's talk about baiting the traps. Got you a catfish. All right, there's one more. You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anybody else. He pokes at it with his his knife, testing the rubbery meat. Seems satisfied. Yes, this is one of the beasts. Progress at last. More to go, though. Oh, you have more? You drop the flesh onto the ground, and he gives it a few slashes with the knife. It wobbles a little. Another one taken care of. One remains by my count. All right, let's get it. No! No! God damn it. Just fucked my shit up. I think the last one's out that way. Over here? Uh-oh. I still would compare this game to Operation. The board game Operation. There we go. Just like if you hit the edges at all. It's bad. Damn. The obliterated corpse of a mind sucker. Okay. The insanity effects are really neat, though. Just seeing some eyes like that. No big deal. Creature corpse. With a sickening tear, he wrested from where it was embedded. Oh, nice. And now, well, that's that. What will you do now? I can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. Doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I shall stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you in order to help with your fishing. What's the bait gonna do? Oh, it's like chud, okay. Toss it overboard to attract local species. It's an ability. I see. Fish bait. Let me grind these up. Nice. So you throw the chud in the water and it brings a bunch of other fish, I guess. All the fish. Let's bring this back. Little hurricane over there. Okay. You enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. Recognizes it. Reading hard. An excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table. Candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more, he opens up the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot. Knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. Strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Where should I look for relics? Okay, I guess that's where we're going. I forget if this thing actually catches abyssal. No, it doesn't. That does, I guess. All right. Just hit a giant rock. Damn, we're getting fucked up. Captain, you keep running us aground. It's okay, we can afford to fix it all. Wait, this doesn't even have a shipyard. Oh my god. Yeah, we have no engines. The slow journey home. It's kind of funny though. I mean, this is like the actual speed of a boat, I feel like. A lot of boats go slow as fuck. Like, you know, all these people who do those crazy, like, world races or whatever on sailboats? Like, not a fucking, like, powered boat, but a sailboat. Those things go slow as fuck. Like, you're faster, like, just running down the street. It's probably about this speed. But also they're, you know, bound by the winds and stuff. Almost there. Okay. Like, even in this town, like, you got the fishmonger, you got a bunch of different characters. Then after you leave here, there's not really, like, the same ship person or dock persons out there the entire time. Look how fast it is now. Look how fast. It's crazy. All right, to Devil's Spine. Go check it out. Have we not gone up there? No, we have. There's like ruins up there. Interesting. Just gotta check it out. I don't know if we've been over to this little island or not. Over here. Another one of the hooded guys over there. Let's go check it out. It's got a little ruin on it. You know, it looks like a night elf house or something like that. All right. Whoa. The hell's that? It's kind of sick. Mysterious ruins. You undock next to an old rowboat. Somebody's here. He's hunched by the old campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach. The old mare. Did you throw it back? What? The book! I think you've mistaken me for someone else. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? Are you okay? I love the art style, too. Turns away, wringing his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked in the fog followed it out. Right through the boat. They said it. They said the name of the game. They dredged it up. The man makes crude explosion noises and motions wide with his hands, still talking to the fire as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke, said it was coming for our breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and then darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on the shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back. We thought, surely it can still be undone. What are you talking about? Silver and crimson, the book covered in her blood. You're not making any sense. The man closes his eyes tight as he holds back tears. His voice falls to a whisper. Please, the lighthouse keeper, she saw. She knows where it came from. Where it needs to go. Tell me more about this book. Well, I mean, the fact that it says the old mare is like such a big clue, I think, too. What does the lighthouse keeper have to do with this? She saw it all. That ruinous day. Ask her, beg her, tell her I... Trails off, his face collapsing in sorrow. What do you know about the fog? Cloaks the calamitous thing. It's evil, haven't you felt it? Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep. See you in the morning. It must be the book that the guy in the, that we're bringing all the relics to. Or the book. The book. That book. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba dum. It'd be cool if you saw something in the distance, like another island off the map too. That would be fucking sick. There's just like something out there. An unmapped area. Who's this guy? Armored Sirobin? I don't think I've ever heard of that kind of fish. It's like a shrimp. What is it? Who is it? It's a lot of them. Catch the trophy one. Yeah, there's like little red spots into there. I guess it's like lava. An old volcano. There's like an old ruin over here too. Shapes in the deep. Just dark now. Fuck. I mean, we're pretty close. I don't know where we're going, but There's a light over there. Oh, it's a trading rig. You hear it? Who's doing that? Who do that? We made it. I think the music is different, at least. A little bit. All right. I met a guy in Twisted Strand who bartered with some buckets of mixed bait. I thought they'd be good for your fishing. Why don't you take a look? Oh, she's got the buckets now. It just like stays the same color here. Whoa. That steam. Yeah, this is pretty sick. Sounds like a giant creature. What is this thing? Ghost shark? Is that a real thing? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Whoa. Wrapped shark. Looks like there's a town maybe over here too. A town. What was that? All right. Yeah, I don't know if someone actually lives here or what. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. It's a caveman. Kind of looks like a lazy ape, whatever the fuck those NFTs are, doesn't he? Kind of, just like human form. Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. Oh yeah, it definitely has some scales. It could be a tattoo, I guess, too. Am I thinking of getting all the achievements? I don't know. I've been getting a lot of them. I'm gonna take a look at them afterwards and see like what exactly that details. Like how many achievements there are, like what's the hardest one and stuff. Bored Ape Yacht Club, thank you. Like I could kind of see it in the face, right? I'm just passing through. Nonsense! Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I've been calling. Now you are the answer. I'm listening. Yeah, that might be a fun thing to do, to 100% it. I was just saying earlier, it feels like the game needs a little bit more to it. Like, I love the game, but it'd be cool if there was like a little bit more going on or a DLC or something. But I guess doing 100% would be a good way of getting the most out of it. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness? Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun. And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days.
Finally, what does the world deserve? Nothing. Exactly. And yet it takes endlessly, harvesting, draining. But soon it will know that it has taken too much. It is already too late.
Get some update on DLC later. You got an ending yesterday. I don't know if there are others. I want to start a new game and 100% it. Yeah, that's what one thing I was wondering was, does the amount of time that you take to play through the game, does that affect anything? Because I'm at like day 90 or something now, so it's like, why have that if it doesn't affect something? I feel like that, like completing the game in a certain amount of time or in exactly a certain amount of time. I don't know.
The trial's concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time.
Or if you had to do like missions where you had to like transfer cargo around and it was time based, like you have to get a shipment of this like type of fish to a certain person by a certain time, I guess, or in a certain amount of time. Maybe something like that.
Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me.
Also, the art style does, I guess, kind of remind me of the Gorillas a little bit or something, a little bit, like looking at this fella.
The nearby spires blaze.
I can't speak today either. Glaze with eternal fire.
Blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of those 3 idols lie barren and void.
Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags beneath us and ignite the crucibles.
Visit the shrines of the deep. I'll mark them. They'll offer you further guidance, and I must provide no more. No more.
So the statues are the guys that we've been seeing on the islands and stuff like that throughout the game. That's what I assume, at least. That makes sense.
The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at?
The swarm of small creatures. Carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat.
The ravenous children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her.
Beneath these words, someone has added a crudely scratched note.
Do not let them grip you. Burn them away.
Large eyeless beast.
The carving is of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Blind, but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs.
Bubbling vent.
Carving shows a bubbling underwater vent, the only breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Protection. Follow the magma. Find them.
Interesting. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here? He pulls out an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it.
You're drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth. Should go.
How far away would you say we are from the end of this game? For any of you guys who have beat it recently.
And I'm not gonna catch anything. We keep looking. Just keep looking around.
Look for the large eyeless beast. Well, those guys. Whoa! They're not good, I assume. Whoa.
fuck is that?
There's something out there. The idol's beast. Oh, they like slow you down. Interesting. That gets rid of them.
The stone trembles before you. Unknown symbols glow from within. Place your hand on the stone. A sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. Leviathan raises its vast gray head, stretching up until it sits level with a bright flame cradled at the top of the ancient lighthouse. It watches the fire for a while, tilting its head and calling softly to it with a guttural song. Appearing satisfied, the beast sinks down to the water, gliding back to the depths.
Yeah, do you have to like be like a little insane to be able to like see what the stones are saying? Yeah, I think there's a giant monster out there.
I think.
It's a temple.
In the dim light of the cave, you can make out some paintings on both walls. The paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure from emerging from the sea. In the dim light of the cave, these paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. Interesting. Ancient lighthouse. Oh, that's sick. You climb the many steps leading up to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. You can't see a handle, but there's a large socket carved into the face of the door. Map? Door remains shut. The door remains shut. Just let me get that.
I guess that was probably a bad idea, actually.
So let's just stay the night.
So, need to light the statues. At the shrines of the deep in that area. I mean, isn't that one of them? Is it not? Let's go around and take a look. Oh my God. Oh my God. Probably should have sailed right into him, I suppose. Oh, fuck. Small problem. Reap the corpses of any fish in your sight. Interesting. I don't think we want that though. It's one for the books. One for the books. Oh my god, boat's going so slow. I don't even know where we're going. All the way over there. Kind of in a bit of trouble here. We're in a little bit of a pickle. It approaches! Oh no. Son of a bitch. I should have just manifested. I didn't realize it was going to kill me like that. That's okay. We're just like right here. It's like right where it happened anyways. Just won't go near that. That fella. Yeah, pretty much you just gotta get the fuck away from those things. I see. Look at this, it's like a coliseum. A sextant. Oh my god. He's right there. Let's go check out what's over here. More of them. Oh, looks like we can blow this up. The fuck away from me. It's a dead end. Don't go in there. Oh my god. What the fuck? Coelacanth, dude. Like one of the coolest fish. We gotta blow up that too. We need more explosives. Ah! Oh, the thermal vents they don't like. Okay, that's what it was. I knew I like read the tip, but I was like, I don't even understand what I'm doing. Too stupid. I do like that guy. I wish he was bigger though. Like I wish there was a fish that appeared that like took up the entire screen. And just like ate your, like the entire city. Ate your city. What's this shit? It's like something important. Get away. Sick. Good tip. Good tip. So what the fuck does he want? Yeah, all these fish rotted. I forgot to get rid of them. Must be like some jewels we have to get somewhere. Or the flames, rather. To carry like the fire back. Something like that. Some shit like that. Is that like a trick message in a bottle? It's a real one. It was a real one.
My darling, I found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Throw me back.
Well, we need to buy more explosives. Need to fix the boat. This can go to storage. Yeah, this map. We're missing like a few pieces. I know we need that for something. You know we need that. Is there just junk in here? How is that a shortcut? What? Okay. I don't need those. I must be missing something there. Ooh, a plate. Oh, is this one of the things you have to light maybe? No, there's like 8 of them there. Is that the goblet of Jesus? Or like a huge whirlpool would be cool to see in this too. Like a giant whirlpool that just has like what was it in the Odyssey at the bottom of the whirlpool? There's like a monster. Some kind of monster. A pale skate. What the fuck? Oh no, there he is. Oh, here they go. They are. A stone shrine. An upright slab bears a carving. 2 heavily plated creatures locked in battle. The lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves, so we gotta get these crab fellows. Okay. This is like right near the platform too. It's So we gotta go get our crab trap. It's like way over here. It'll be a long journey. So there's one little fire in there. There's this like entire area over here I haven't gotten to yet either, so be over there. Message in a bottle. We just don't want to lose our engines on this trip. We should probably put the lights on. Oh. There's nowhere to rest here. Like really foggy too. Going a little insane. Don't like that sound. That was sick, whatever that was. Oh, fuck. Giant crab boat. Just a little sleep. Damn, look at all those horseshoe crabs. A lot of crab. All the way back. Brrrr. So we need a couple crabs. Probably some other fish, I assume. Whoa! Gray whale. Or humpback whale. Which one was that? That's the first time I've seen a whale in this game. A whale of a wife. Remember the Carvel cake? And it was a whale. What was his name? The whale cake. Oh, there's another guy over here. They're standing expectantly, vermilion red robes blowing in the wind. Fishermen, serve. The voice from the hood cuts through the humid air. Deliver the vessel. Cuskeel. Y'all got any of those cusk wheels? It looks like there used to be like a road here. Look at that. That's sick. What's that road called in Bermuda? Or in the Caribbean? Bimini's Road or whatever. The Bimini Road. Whoa. Thing's huge. A frilled shark. Look at that guy. Yeah, there's like a current wave moving through. Yeah, I need to be more cursed for that to work. A current moving through the waves. Shut your mouth. The fuck away from me. Oh yeah, we gotta be a little bit more cursed for this one. Getting there. Something's sleeping over here. Hear it? Oh shit. Ah!
Barely got away.
Yeah, let's put this out. Plenty right here. Need to buy more explosives too. Camera just kind of like freaked out. All right, so there's another one over here. I saw it. I couldn't get to it. So hopefully the crabs show up for that spot. Yeah, that one right there. Isn't it? Ah, no problem. We can get those. No problem. Let me just destroy my rod. My hole. I don't know where the last one is. Maybe it's in here.
Sudden chill rushes through the marrow of your bones. A deep vision enters your mind. Blackness, a crimson rift opens into the void. Dreadful silhouettes drift through the procession of teeth and tentacles. After the last grotesque figure emerges, a membrane spreads over the fissure. A distant groan emanates from the space beyond.
Oh, he was like right on me. Just the deep processions of the deep. Uh-oh. So the other one's got to be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. We found it. So pretty much I assume we just need... Oh my god. There's so many. Trying to get over to that vent. Please. No! What? I got away. That was like a delayed reaction. I got away. All right, we gotta go fish up some things. Oh, fuck off. Whoa. Storm brewing. Nah, we don't need him. We need the ghost shark. Although we probably do need a few of these. Oh, come on. This guy, maybe? A few of them. What do they want? 2 malformed fish writhing in the sun. Two shallow grooves. So just any two malformed fish? Is that what they want? Be gone from me. The Dredge. Be that guy. Uh-oh. Getting spooky out here. May as well wait. So I just need this fucking ghost shark. Where the hell is he? He over here? Yeah, this guy. Look at that fucker. No eyes. But on the surface anyways, for some reason. The daytime video streams lately. Yeah, I've had some extra time in the afternoon, so thank you for watching. It's been done. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's the flame. Okay. Where did it go? Did it go back? I feel like I don't have it. Just disappeared. That's close. On the edge of that one. So we need a bunch of malformed fish now. Just gotta go catch some fucked up fish, I guess. This guy? I mean, they're not that fucked up. I need to fix. Yeah, I've been enjoying this game, but I definitely want to wrap it up. I didn't want to make it like an 8-stream thing. Oh, here we go. Exactly what I need. A squat lobster? I don't think I've ever even heard of that before. Squat lobster. So I think this will be the last stream with this one. Maybe. Rock lobster. Uh-oh. I hit the edges a lot here. All right, one more. Let's go catch some more fucked up fish. Oh, this thing. A cusk eel. You got a few of them. The Hooded Stranger wanted one of those too. Look at this fucker. Nothing. It's for you. No, you. I love that. I think that was an achievement too, to do like shaving a haircuts and have someone reply to you. It happens. The shrouded man was over here, I think, somewhere. Wanted an eel. There he is. Deliver the vessel. I got you an eel. The figure draws a ceremonial knife from their robe and slices into the fish, cutting out the heart. They place it on a stand in front of them. Bring down the sky. A marlin? Sailfish? Oceanic? I ain't got one of them. I want to see a sea monster. There's nothing out there. Spooky music. Does the music change like place to place, or just if your guy is like crazy? It's a beautiful game too. Oh no, they're coming to get the fish. Get out of here. Oh, they took it. They took one of the eels. Can't even take any of them. Nice. How much are these things worth? Pretty good amount. Should have repaired that. Oh well. Yeah, we need more abomination fish. Ugh. It's too normal. There we go. There's one. A defaced skate. Defaced. What am I trying to get to? There it is. Need one more. Oh. Hit things. Starting to see the many eyes.
many eyes of Yogg Saron.
I don't know if there's like a better chance of them coming out during the night too.
The abomination fish or not.
Ooh, there we go.
Get away.
Whoa. Yeah, we just need one more. Whoa, there it is. That is sick. Oh. Chase him down. Better get the fuck away. The fuck away from me. Whoa, get out of there.
No.
Here's something. It's approaching. It seems like these never have a fucked up version either. These little like armored Cerabins. They always have like the same form. What was that sound? It sounded like something just like opened up once it became dark. Something like opened up against the wall. Bang. Here we go. Made it back. See, like, we have too much gold now. We should just buy a fucking another net, maybe. Ooh. I don't know if we need that, actually. Maybe get, this one, I guess? The tempered mesh net. I supposed to put it in storage? I bet we could actually upgrade. This one. Just need some metal. Of course, you can't just buy that metal. You gotta find it. Oh, I only have refined metal. Eh. We'll just trade that out, I guess. Oh, and that only goes there. This is such a pain in the ass sometimes. But now I can't do Abyssal. I guess I could install this one. Oh no, it's gonna be 3 long. Well, let's see what happens. I don't even know if there's an abyssal form of this fish. Doesn't seem like it. Seriously, what the fuck? There might not be. I've just been throwing this shit overboard, too. Yeah, not really a lot getting trawled up either. Ooh. There it is. Infernal eel. We do need to get the fuck out of here for now, though. Shit. Somehow we survived that. Major hull damage, though. Not good. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna fix this. That's the closest repair all the way over there. I think we could make it, but it's gonna take fucking forever. This is so stupid. Kind of stupid. So dumb. That fish could go bad by the time we get over there, too. Good job. I wonder if it would be quicker to manifest back. I don't think there's any other to repair over there either. You'd have to go all the way back to Great Marrow. May as well has just like killed me. That part. Yeah, you can't do anything here. Put that in storage, I guess. And put the fucking shitty engine back. Oh my god, I have nowhere to put this right now. You kidding me? I can't just put this down right there for now? That's really annoying. I guess I could just find more of this shit. At least we have some kind of engine. So this is like how fast you go at the beginning of the game. That's insane. We're trawling up a lot of fish at least. Still way quicker than no engine. Getting a little close to blowing the other engine out. All right, there we go. Repair this shit. I gotta put the engines all back. Rest for a little while. All right, I think it's just the one fish I got to bring over here. Now we catch another one. Hey. Finally. I don't even care. Get us out of there. That took way longer than it should have. What is this? A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Oh, it just makes your fishing speed go way up? Interesting. Oh, so you could use some of the other like crap like this one and it would make you go so much faster. I see. Game shaking. Did you see that? We're definitely summoning like the old gods or something. The preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits.
What is it? The flames are lit. I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time. Come.
You follow him up the steps to the temple. The top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze.
It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end.
Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. What are you doing? Stand back. You're rooted to the spot. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. Cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Yeah, just gonna let him cook. The freezing blaze climbs his legs.
His chanting continues.
No pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skywards. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pulls around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. He's just burnt and just swept out to sea. The pyre is cold and damp. We're gonna hop up on that funeral pyre. Last relic. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. Where'd he go? Let's take it back. Bring it back.
Deliver the relic. He approaches, drawing closer with incessant ticking. You have the pocket watch.
You take out the watch. Its once frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle, trying to fit but failing to move forwards. You place it in front of the collector. Though it has been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this, the sound of its mechanisms has grown no less unpleasant. And with that, our collection is complete. I must admit I am surprised. Did not think that you had the determination for such a job. Now, with these 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Know what? It will become apparent soon enough. You must make one final voyage. This time I will be with you. I'm ready. You're entering the final phase of the game. Yeah, sure. One more time.
The relics are coming with us.
We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Going out at night. Midnight, exactly. Now, our destination is the open expanse to the west of the Greater Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste. The great oh. Oh no. Just a little damage. Just a little. Okay, that might actually be a problem. I forgot. We're gonna need that engine. There's no time for this. We must get back out to sea immediately. I gotta fix my boat. What can I do for you? The mayor's just up. I always kind of wondered what was the deal with that lady who built that house on the island. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Have I never seen this before? Is this new? It's not actually there? What the fuck? I've never seen that before. It's just a fake island. And a little spooky out here.
This is the place. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time.
He throws the pocket watch overboard.
And tethered by chains in the deep.
He throws the necklace overboard.
Bind them to this world once more.
He throws the ring overboard.
Open the door to the starry heavens.
He slots the key into the lock of the music box.
And lay the weary world to rest.
He throws the music box overboard, its key left unturned.
Unshackled.
I'm sure there's nothing wrong with her.
What?
That's sick. Oh, that is so huge. So we summoned like the old gods, basically. I love that. It's just like curse. Everything's fucked now. So in bringing back the wife, you just curse the entire area, the entire world. Cthulhu is back. Cthulhu. Yeah, that was fun though. I like that a lot. I enjoyed. Yeah, apparently there's a few endings. I don't know. I have to really check it out at some point. Department of Conservation, New Zealand. New Zealand bird songs and calls. That's awesome. Yeah, at least it has some like replayability though. There is a second ending. Like a non-evil ending where you just like refuse to go with him or something. Yeah, I assume there's a way. I'll have to look at the achievements after this and see what they all are. Like how many are left that I haven't gotten. But I really love the setting and the atmosphere. The music's great. I love the art style. I really like the idea of just like you being the boat, basically, too. I just wish there was more, like a little bit more fat to it. You know what I mean? And not even in like stuff to like objectives, and just like that the world was a little bit more full. Maybe other boats sailing around, stuff like that. Maybe some bigger towns, like one giant town that you have to like sail through or something. I don't know. It's such a cool game, though. It's like a neat base. Be neat to see more of it. I like it. It's a fun game. More characters, yeah. That's one other thing that I didn't like was like, just like the platform, the merchant platforms all being the same lady after a certain point. I think 3 islands have the same merchant on them. So it feels like a little empty out there. It's cool, but there could have been some neat dark things happening at the city too. Like I'm assuming someone else used like all the relics to call the Leviathan at one point, maybe. And that's what happened to the other city. That's why it got destroyed. I might work on the second ending. I don't know if I'll do it on stream. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I missed too, like the whole Steel Island thing. I don't know if that's just supposed to be another little base for you to hang out or what. Or if there's more going on there. I don't know. The lighthouse light is gone now too. It's super quick. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look up what to do. A lot of credits, damn. All right, well. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought it was really good on the Stream Deck, too. It's not as good undocked. Text is too small. It's a bummer. Yeah, I like it on the Stream Deck. It's like just right. But some of it is a little small, too. All right. I'm gonna wrap it up, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out for the little afternoon stream. Nice little quiet stream. Appreciate it. I'll be back maybe later tonight. Do some other stuff. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching Dredge.